I'm an Apollo kid. I had the fortune to grow up an hour south of Cape Canaveral in Vero Beach. I watched Apollo 11 with my own eyes. I know I'm dating myself, but as my wife would say, it's not like anyone else would date you. My dad worked for Piper Aircraft, and he rented a little Piper, and he flew me and my brothers up. And we observed Apollo 11 from a unique, and I can still see this brilliant red, yellow, orange pinpoint, growing
Wow.
on the pad, and then see the rocket going out to sea. But I went into the Air Force. I spent the first part of my career commanding a Titan II ICBM site. I remember going to the beach south of the Cape to watch Apollo 17 launch at night. I can still pretty much see that one too. So it's been quite a ride. The first was Apollo 11. The second was in college when a bunch of us at USC drove up and camped out on a freezing lake bed to watch the first space shuttle land from orbit, to watch Columbia
Wow.
land.
So
Sure.
you said that you did code loading. Did I hear that right?
They had this, the memory was all in a three-dimensional mesh of wires. This was the 80s. It was a three-dimensional mesh of wires, and every place three wires crossed, there was a ring, and it could be flipped in different directions based on the current. I started writing very early on. When I was 16, I sold a parody of E.T. to a little TV magazine for $15. I think I still have the
Okay.
check. So in between there, NASA put out a call for what they called the Centennial Series, series of a dozen short books for popular audiences around the centennial of the Wright brothers. And I and my colleague then, Eric Oshak, put in a proposal that became the first space race. Spent
Okay.
6 years of spare time writing the account of the first satellites of the 1950s, and that came
Okay.
out in 2004.